North America has some of the best nature in the world, making it, in my opinion, the best continent to do van life. My last 2 years on the road, I've been amazed at how many incredible locations that I could call home. My name is Rachel, and this is my trusty sidekick, Fado. We've been living on the road now for 2 years, traveling together to over 30 states and 3 countries. We've had a few different rigs, but this June, we were finally able to get our dream rig from OEV, the 2023 backcountry camper. Since moving into the camper, we've road tripped from Alberta, Canada, through the Rockies, up the Alaskan Highway, into the Yukon, reaching Alaska where we spent the summer adventuring around, back down the Cassiar Highway chasing fall, into the rainforests of Washington, the forests of Oregon, mountains of Idaho, the deserts of Utah, and now winter in Colorado. I chose OEV as my full-time rig for various reasons. The OEVs are the toughest, most versatile, and lightest off-road campers on the market. They expertly engineered their campers with composite panels and extrusions, ensuring decades of structural integrity. OEVs are also designed with comfort in mind, having all of the luxuries you'd want in a camper without hindering its off-road capability. In a world of mass-produced mediocrity, OEV campers stand as a testament to the power of craftsmanship and innovation. They are not merely campers. They are rolling embodiments of the Overland spirit, beckoning adventurers to conquer new frontiers and forge unforgettable memories. With OEV, the journey is not just a means to the end. It is the very essence of the experience. Hey guys, I wanted to give you guys a tour of my OEV rig. The first thing I wanted to talk about is the truck herself. She's a 2015 Toyota Tundra, and we've put 30,000 miles on her in the last year. The first thing I got was a 2.5-inch lift from Dobinson's. I also upgraded the leaf springs so they were a little bit better about carrying the weight of the camper. On the truck, I have 35-inch tires from Kenda Tire, and I have these Sahara Nomad wheels. Those are the only upgrades that I did to my Tundra. We've driven all the way to Alaska on a bunch of different off-road trails and all over Utah, rock crawling, through the mud, through river crossings. I haven't had a problem yet. There is definitely still some more upgrades that I want to make to the truck, but with time I'll continue to build it out. But so far, what I've done to the truck has worked really great for me in my adventures. The weight capacity for the Tundra is about 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. The weight of the camper is only 1,000 pounds, so I'm not super heavy in the back, and I haven't had any issues with the weight. Even going through deep sand and mud, and again, water crossings, it's performed super well. Probably the biggest reason why I love the pop top is the maneuverability. I'm able to get around town. I'm not so top heavy, so I don't have to worry about tipping. Setting up the pop-up camper only takes about 2 to 3 minutes. It honestly goes super quickly, and I kind of have the system dialed. I can pull up to camp and be cozy in my camper less than 5 minutes. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the camper. OEVs are built with a locking roof hinges and durable construction. The OEV installation kit comes with rubber feet to ensure stability even on uneven terrain. The exteriors are built tough with OEV Gen 4 composite floors, walls, and roof. On the exterior of the camper, you can find a locked outside storage, an aluminum propane cabinet for a 20-pound aluminum propane tank. I never worry about missing a shower because I have 20 gallons of fresh water, my Truma Agogo hot water system, and a Sagiv outside shower connection. I love that my OEV has a screen door on it. This is super nice when I want to be in the camper but also get a nice breeze blowing into the camper. Come on, let me show you inside. My favorite components that are unique to OEV campers would be the aluminum cabinetry. I have no worries for water damage or anything breaking when off-roading. My kitchen comes equipped with a smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector, and a fire extinguisher. Welcome to my kitchen. I love how the countertops are bamboo. I think they look so nice and lovely and earthy. My sink is flush with my desk, so I can use this as counter space and close the sink when I'm not using it, and then it's super easy to open and use when I want. And I have a water switch right here. I macrame'd the bungee cords that came with the OEV. I've tried to add a little feminine touches in my camper that don't compromise the off-road capabilities, so macrameing the bungee cords and adding these cute twinkle lights and adding little baskets, it's made it feel more homey, more girly, but still having a camper that rips. I think this camper is such an essence of me and my personality, just girly but also off-grid. Also over here is where all of my electronics are, so I have the controller for my heater, my water heater, my fan, just some more internal battery things. This camper comes with a Victron power setup, so I have 2 solar panels on the roof and I have 200 amp hour lithium batteries. I also have an inverter. Over here I also have all of my buttons that turn on all the lights inside my camper and outside of my camper. I love how these lights dim, so they can be super bright if I want them to be, or they can be as low as I want them to be. Under my sink I have storage for where I keep all of my cups and utensils and plates and stuff. One thing I love about this model is they gave me a lot of space for a huge fridge freezer. I love to be off grid for days, weeks even, and I can stock up on so much fresh food in here. 2/3 is a fridge and 1/3 is a freezer, and I can also flip them if I wanted to, but it's honestly so amazing to have such a big fridge and freezer and I can stock up for so long. It's super nice, and I can also use this as counter space in the camper when I'm cooking. I normally cook over here. This is my little corner where I sit and I do my work. I work full-time remotely, so you can find me sitting here for about 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I added these little baskets. This keeps all of my cosmetic things. Here's my, I call it my entertainment center, so it has all of my books. I read a lot. I have checkers and cards and bananagrams and an essential oil diffuser, so I can entertain people in here. I added these seat coverings. OEV campers come with these green waterproof seat covers, which I love. I just wanted to add more browns to this area because I felt like it fit my vibe. So these are just cheap RV seat covers. This is a swivel table, so I can push it away, have the space to walk through, pull it to myself when I need to use it as a table for work. Underneath of this seat I have more storage where I keep a lot of my camera gear, and also beneath the seat I have another storage where I keep my cleaning supplies, my shower supplies, my vacuums, just miscellaneous things. I own a lot of clothes, so I've found different ways to maximize my closet space in here. Both of these pillows filled with clothes. Funny story, one time my sister stayed in my camper while I was in Iceland and she was watching my dog. She threw these pillows into the wash, put them in the dryer, and was so frustrated because they wouldn't dry, and then she realized that they had literally so much clothes inside of them and not fluff. Under here, all of my clothes and extra towels, sheets, bags, things like that, they all live under my bed. My OEV has 4 windows. The insulated soft walls have an R value of 4, so I'm able to stay cozy in my 70-degree camper even when it's windy and 15 degrees outside. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you on the road soon.